Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are talking about the new Dior holiday collection. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a makeup artist as well as esthetician, and I now offer online beauty consulting services. So this is a one-on-one consultation between you and me, and you get to do this from the comfort of your own home, and you get my advice as someone who does not work for any brand in particular, because like it or not, if you go to a Sephora or a department store, the people who work there will generally try to sell you certain items, whereas I will just give you my general opinion without being paid by any company in particular. So if you want to make your appointment, the link is in the description box down below. So I picked up 2 items so far from this collection here. The first item I picked up is the 5 Couleurs Couture, number 089 in Black Night. And the Diorific Vernis, number 997 Dark Nights. So to start off the video, I'm going to go ahead and break down the holiday collection, and then I will do a tutorial with the products that I bought. I'm going to go ahead and show you some photos. Most of these are from the Chic Profile official Instagram. This is Tavia. She has lots of exclusives. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you those photos. So the holiday collection this year is called Golden Nights. There are 2 eyeshadow palettes to choose from. I went with the much darker one, but there's also a second option that's more of a lighter color. It's golden and it has a lot of nice warm tone shadows in it. I decided to opt for the darker palette simply because it suits my temperament a little bit more, and I really like dark, bold looks. There are also 4 nail polishes to choose from. I only went with 1 at the moment, but I might get more because I am definitely a sucker for nail polish, especially these ones that Dior comes out with for the holidays. I just think that they're so beautiful and they look to me like actual ornaments. Like I feel like I could decorate my house and my tree with these. They're just so beautiful and so ornate. And in my experience, these nail polishes last quite a while. So I might end up getting the red one and the pink one, or maybe the white sparkly one that just looks like snowflakes in a bottle. I am very tempted here. So there's also a blush and a highlighter. I skipped the highlighter just because I have a lot and it's not an item that I feel the need to collect. The blush at first I thought would be too shimmery. I wasn't exactly sure what type of product it was because it was indicated that it was a blush, but it was described as shimmery, so I skipped it. But now I think I might want it because it looks more just like a satin finish blush and it looks very pretty. So I'm on the fence about that one too. And there are also 4 limited edition Diorific lipsticks. They have packaging that reminds me of these nail colors here. It's limited edition. It's very holiday golden glamour. I skipped the lipsticks because I don't know, I'm just a little bit less inspired by lipsticks these days. Staying at home, mask wearing, even though I wear makeup every day, I'm usually more into eyeshadow than lipsticks. So I don't know, I just wasn't really inspired by these lip colors here. There are also some lip maximizers as well. I have a bunch of those. I love them. I just didn't get a new one because I have literally several on the go, so I don't need to add any more. And then there are also a bunch of different lip kits. There's a lipstick kit as well. That looks really nice, just like the actual case itself to me kind of looks like a mini Dior clutch. And there's also supposed to be a cushion powder. So I did not buy this in person. I did not go into the store because I am actively trying to avoid the plague. So I got my products through Holt Renfrew. I spoke to an associate, Jessica, and I talked to her over the phone and she picked out these items for me. She took some photos and videos in store, sent them to me, and then I told her what I wanted. So to me, that's like the best way to make purchases these days, is to talk to an associate in store, give them your list, and then they send it to you in the mail. That's my preferred method of shopping these days. I do not know when this collection will be available online through Holt Renfrew or The Bay or Shoppers Drug Mart or through Nordstrom's Canada. Those are the regular retailers we buy our Canadian makeup from Dior. So if you are waiting for this collection, I would recommend just calling a store and talking to a person. All right, let's talk about the products that I did get. So the first one here is this Diorific Le Vernis number 997. This one here is called Dark Nights. This is just that really beautiful dark red wine color. It's not a flat color. There's a little bit of a fleck of gold. There's a warm undertone in here, but if you are someone who likes really dark colors, and I have to say that when you first apply a really thin color, it almost looks like it's a bit more plum color than red. But then as you wear it, it just looks like a really beautiful dark red wine burgundy color. I think it's perfect for fall, perfect for winter, and for those cold winter months. I think if you like the Chanel Rouge Noir or Chanel Vamp nail colors, this is definitely your jam. So this is only day one of this nail polish, so I can't give you a full review yet, but I will. In my experience, these nail polishes last me for at least a week, but make sure you are subscribed to my channel because I will make sure to give you guys an update after an entire week's wear. And then the second item that I got is the 5 Couleurs Couture number 089 Black Night. The packaging is really pretty. It has a little snowflake here on the side, and there's also snowflakes on the actual eyeshadows here. So to me, this palette is a twist on a classic smoky eye, because to me a classic smoky eye is black with lots of silver and gray. While you do have black and silver, you also get a really rich burgundy and this really dark blue. So there are 4 satin finish shadows and then 1 matte one down here. If you have watched my channel for any amount of time, you guys know that I love Dior and I love this new formula of eyeshadows they just came out with. So far from what I've been playing with, it feels like this new formula, this new extraordinarily beautiful formula. I'm gonna go ahead and do a tutorial and give you guys my first impressions. Something to note as well, this palette here did not come with a little velour pouch, so I guess we can go ahead and assume that Dior has just gotten rid of these beautiful little velour pouches for their eyeshadow palettes. I liked those pouches. They felt very extra and very fancy, but I guess they are done with them. So before I go into the actual makeup look, I want to apply a little bit of lip oil. This is the Dior Lip Glow Oil in Cherry. It's just a very nourishing and hydrating lip oil. I actually like these more than the lip maximizers personally. I'm gonna go ahead and create something pretty dark and smoky. This just seems like the type of look. I'm going to go into the blue shadow first, and I will in fact use these little sponge tip applicators that came with the palette. Now I did prime my eyelids. It's the same primer that I use in every single video, every single day. It's the NARS eyeshadow primer. And I am noticing a little bit of fallout right away, but we're doing our eyes first for a reason. Okay, and just going in with a clean blending brush, just blending this out. So this is just that one dark blue shade. I don't know if it's really coming off as teal. I guess it's more like a dark navy color. And now I'm going to go into the more satin finish black color with a tapered blending brush here. And I'm just going to put it in the outer crease here. So the shimmer on the black satin eyeshadow is definitely more intense. It's more of an intense shimmer. I don't even know if I would call it a satin finish. I think the dark blue one is a satin. This one here is just very shimmery. It's nice. It's just when you compare them side by side, you see the difference. And I'm just keeping my eye open like this and adding that dark satin shimmer black color here, just so I can see it a little bit more. And then I'm just going back in to blend that out. When in doubt, blend it out. I just want to go over top with that black shimmer color especially on the outside here, just to make it a bit more intense. Okay, I think I need to go ahead and clean this up a little bit because there's quite a bit of fallout, and since it's really dark, it's just making me look really tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a bit of eye cream and a Q-tip. And you really don't actually need that much eye cream. It's just to help this Q-tip glide on the skin. And I like to use eye cream instead of makeup remover because the makeup remover will also remove your eye cream. So this way you're just adding a little touch more of eye cream. And now using a small pencil brush, I'm just going into that really dark blue from before. And I'm just going to trace this under the bottom lashes here. Okay, let's go ahead and do the rest of the face makeup and I'll finish up the eyes afterwards. So for the foundation, I'm going to use my Dior Forever Summer Skin Tint in the shade Light. This came out this summer and I have no idea why, but they made this limited edition and it's one of my favorite foundations that I've tried in a long time because it's so light and it feels like your skin but better. Anyway, that's my spiel about this foundation here. So let me know in the comments, what have you picked up or what are you planning on getting from this collection here? I am feeling some makeup regret with the blush, but it is limited edition. And so, I don't know, sometimes it's annoying getting something limited edition because then you fall in love with it and you can't repurchase it. But let me know about the lipsticks, the blush, the highlighter, the nail polishes. Which nail polishes did you get? Let me know. And then for the concealer, I'm going into my Clé De Peau Concealer in the shade Almond. I'm just going to add a little bit here, a little bit there. And then I'm making sure to take whatever is left on this concealer brush and just placing it on the inner corner here, just to brighten up this dark little smoky eye look. So if you are new to my channel, whenever I get a collection, I will create multiple different looks with the same products. So for today's video, I am not going to use every single eyeshadow in the palette here, but in the next upcoming weeks, I will make sure to use and reuse the same palette. I will more than likely mix it and match it with different collections as well. So if you like learning how to use all of your makeup at home and really getting your money's worth, I highly recommend that you subscribe to my channel. So for the blush, I'm going into my Dior Rouge blush number 459 Charnelle. I would describe this as my cheek color, but better, because it's a neutral. I mean, it's kind of pink. It looks a bit more pink on my cheeks than it does in the palette here, but it's a very neutral color. Like, it's not orange, it's not necessarily red. It's just, yeah, my cheeks, but better. And then for the highlighter, I'm going into my Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 001. And now I'm going to go into some liner and mascara. For the eyeliner, I'm using my Chanel Stylo aux Yeux number 88. It's just a black waterproof liner. And then the mascara is the Dior Show Mascara in black. Okay, so I finished up the liner and mascara and I just realized that I want to go into this beautiful silver color. So I'm going to use one of the sponges that came with the palette and use the really pointed brush here and just place it on the inner corner here. I would definitely recommend doing this before mascara and eyeliner. It was just an oops on my part. And then for the lip, I'm going to finish it off with a gloss. I have here the Dior Addict Stellar Gloss number 745 Magnify. And then over top, I'm going to put the Lip Maximizer in Rosewood. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think adding a little bit of that silver color in the inner corner really just popped it off. I am a really big fan of this palette. It is exactly what I expected. I wanted a dark, smoky look. I think the look that I created today is pretty classic. It's pretty traditional as far as smoky eyes go. So as I'm wearing this, I think that adding that silver color definitely helped pull more of that dark blue undertone with this color here. In the photos, I thought maybe this would be like a really dark teal, but on me, it's really just a really dark navy. I think that this looks so beautiful. I think it's just classic. I think it goes very well with this nail polish here. I am very intrigued to try this dark maroon color in the center. It almost goes with my nail polish here. So as I mentioned, if you want to be notified of new creations, new tutorials, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and you can hit that notification bell too, so you can be notified when I post new videos. I think that this palette is the exact same quality as the rest of the new eyeshadows that came out in the fall. I'm really happy with it. I am really curious to just play with it a bit more and see what I can do. I'm also curious just to lighten it up just a little bit. I know it's a dark palette, but I also just want to play with it and see what else I can create. And before we go, in order to complete this look, we must go in with a perfume. I have here the Dior Addict perfume. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is a very gourmand, sweet perfume. It smells like vanilla tonka bean. There's also a hint of powder. There's like a soft, powdery finish as well. It's a really nice decadent perfume. I really love it. I love it especially in the colder winter months. And I think that this entire look is just, you know, it's not a very soft, subtle little look. It's kind of a bold eyeshadow look, and I think that you need a stronger perfume for this type of makeup. Okay, this is it for the first look tutorial number 1 and my first impressions. First impressions, I'm really happy. I'm very satisfied. I definitely scaled back on my purchase of this collection. I really wanted to hone in on the items that I knew I would love, and I guessed correctly. But other than that, I think this is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.